Alright, hey everybody. Welcome back to Adventure Time with Darkside Detective. So now we're on to Case 2, Tome Alone. Okay. Alright, so let's start the next case, Tome Alone. Okay. Case summary. Julie suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No, I've got some overdue books to drop back. So that purple swirling vortex thing over the building has nothing to do with why we're here? Come on now, detective. You're hardly gonna arrest the weather. Things you'll try to do to justify this department. Let's get this over with. This is a library. What helpful plaque. We'll be done in a jiffy, detective. Fines! For being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Can't we come to some sort of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No. Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. The librarian has the same voice. Kid? The one who was responsible for the storm and, you know, the ghosts. Ghosts? What? Silence. Shh! Well, what were you saying about ghosts? This place is haunted, you know. Usual stuff. Usual. Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing off the readers. You say a kid is to blame? He's the only one here often enough. Suspiciously often, if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and or a questionable ghost-busting startup to come and fix this. The books to Dooley borrow. He had Rules to Rave 2. Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experiment on us. And the law. What is it, and do we really need it? Hey, what happened to librarian read-up privilege? Not a real thing, buddy. I take it you gave up on the law book? Not enough pictures. What's that you're reading? Skylight. A heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? A reverse vampire who can only come out during the day. I'm at the part where it's her prom night, and he promised to take her, but the clocks went forward, and now it's on at night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting. What? Sounds awful, detective. Goodbye. If you need anything else, I'll be here, unless I'm not. Alright, thanks. Computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more books in it. I got this for Doris last time I had to get out paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. The guy light. Poster. She pasted her head on it. An old copier. Can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. You renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine. That's the price of working out, I guess. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. But, well, it's something. An old elevator? Where's the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Let's see. Horror. Tetraphobia. Tetraphobia? Fear of the number 4. It's quite common for buildings in China to be missing on the 4th floor. But the 4th floor is there, just the button is missing. Oh yeah, and we're not in China. You have all the answers, don't you? What odd leaves this plant has. That's just a dead tree where Doris dyes her stockings. What a great game, eh? Yeah, funny looking drought pieces, though. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger until I found out they had to go into space. Looks like some of the rocket's aluminum is coming off. That could be useful. Metal strip. How convenient. I'd expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. Old library card. Lots pieces. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living in adventures of the Darkside Bailiff and his squire Dooley. Glum tales of the sad venture. Fantastic obit, drowned in moonlight, strangled by her own bra. Don't blink! I don't get it.
What about this one? The words are short, and I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books that were my age range, and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it, because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here.
A, B, C, as easy as 4, 5, 6. Hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities. Feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side when the inevitable happens. Nobody, not one person, needs kids to be talking like there's somebody invisible with them. Why your parents don't love you. Bad baby incites a riot. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. Viewmaster. I loved those as a kid. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. It's times like these that I miss walking the beat. I found a Viewmaster. Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid?
It's not magic, it's... nothing.
You look familiar. Have I arrested you before? Who are you talking to, kid?
I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens when people who do a snitch.
Modern media is really making our job hard. An old film viewing toy. Let's try to use it. Need to find some film to put in it first. What? Metal strip? Let's call that Plan B. Well, vent. Cold draft coming from the vent. That can't be good for the kid's health. Maybe it's someone upstairs. What did the rabbi and the priest talk about in the library? I don't know. Nothing. Libraries are a place of quiet respect and solitude, which they were both respecting. Good work on your stand-up material. Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library. Cool. Not one word of that is true. Oh, hello, miss. We weren't expecting anyone to be here.
Oh, hello. My name's Darkside. I'm here to study the strange killings on.
Guess that's why you're here too, detective. Oh, sure, that's me, always investigating stuff, on purpose. Want to share what you found?
Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room.
I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. Doesn't need chalk in the 21st century. Most people. Fair point. Look uncomfortable, Dooley. It's this whole reading room thing. I mean, shouldn't we be reading right now? Can I not read anywhere else? Does the room itself read? And if so, what does it read? You have a special mind, Dooley. Chief Scully says that's why she assigned me to your department. There's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. You know what I mean. This is the room that has the energy. It's radiating energy like Roxy said. I think this may be a clue. Possibly. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. Let's see what we can find online. Looks like I need to figure out the password. Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them in? Do you think there's such a thing as megafilm? Do you have one brown coat you wear all the time, or a wardrobe full of the same style? Somebody seems to have left the glue here. It's no duct tape, it could be useful. Looks like he's jumping. You jump too if someone shoved a pole up your behind. Are these fake? You can't have kids painting over the books. Wait a minute, these are printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets. Rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works, this guy? Jeez. Turning duct tape into pants. Make your nuthers sustainable. How to DIY yourself. I'm really good at DIY. I get my sister to do it for me. Actually, I don't see why we're sticking around here, Detective. Couldn't have said that when I picked up the glue, no? Sometimes I feel like you don't see me as anything more than a ha-ha sidekick. Well, you are kind of the comic relief. Your elevator's broken. There's no button for the 4th floor. Yep, I hope you don't want to read any horror books. Well, I would like to be able to go there. Oh, well then, sorry, I guess. Can I have the internet password, please? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? No chance. Doris, I need that password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized, so no. If you need anything else, I'll be here. Unless I'm not. Is this your to-read pile? Oh, I've read all those. The desk is missing a leg, so I use them to balance out the computer. From a certain angle, it looks like Julia has crazy hair. Thought you found owning books suspicious. It is. What kind of secret stuff are you reading that you can't get it from your local library? Maybe people just like having their own books? Maybe it's a germ issue? Germs! You really will believe in anything Hollywood tells you. This brownout seems like they make for some frustrating reading conditions. Roses are red, violets are blue, your loading rights are revoked, 2 books overdue. Yeah, it was pretty disappointing. Lamps flickering, office supplies, cuts up in half, or lazy approximation of half. Oh cool, now I can cut the microfilm. And glue it back together. Where was the microfilm? Well, I've destroyed some historical material. Hope there was a point to this. Even cut up, it's too much to carry. Looks like I need to bring something here. Well, it fits. Looks like... Let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lakes' recent history. Spider moths do it again. Do it again sounds like there's some kind of streak, instead of having burnt down just yet another stadium. Major staff cuts in city library. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh, yep, just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stock goes up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. Shouldn't have read that aloud. I think I may have just summoned something. Crackpot Detective tames teenagers' tags for ritual meant to show the dead that walk among us. I remember this case. What the? Hello? Who are you and how did you get here? I am that which can never be unseen, the ooze from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. Right, that's not very helpful if I'm being honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me, oh knower of the unknown, what is going on here? I don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt that's which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the others lies within. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to... You know what? I don't even know how to explain this. What was all that again? Yeats, secret room, mad power within. You cool, bro? We're cool. No, I don't have the password. smug-faced Paul Conway. Oh, I can see the ghosts now. So that's who he was talking about, this Yeats guy. Pray, sir, a moment of your time. Another one? Another? Oh, another spirit, yes. Then with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you've seen on your travels that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat. The very same! I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. He mentioned a hidden room. Yes, but on the matter, I shall say no more. Not until the beast is gone. But I just want it. Not a word more, sir, not a word more. Again I say that you and I, sir, shall not converse whilst Crowley lurks awaiting a slip of my tongue. So I have to get rid of Crowley? Why are you wearing a Viewmaster, Detective? Oh, it's part of the game I'm playing. The game also involves me pretending to talk to invisible people. No need for further questions. Everything has been answered satisfactorily. Goodbye. Honestly, Detective, you look foolish wearing that thing around. Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. Oi, and all like yon toffs with your literary fiction. Very useful stuff, like house wiring and how to do your own plumbing. Think you could fix the elevator? Well, right, yeah, I could, oi. Need a new button, mind. Oh, I have a button here. What's all this for? Could you use this button to fix the elevator? Oh, I can, but won't do nothing. Needs a conductive to make a circuit work. Alright, put the metal strip on the button. Make the button conductive. Conductive button. There. Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. Looks like it'll do the job. Gives a few minutes to plop it in place. Okay. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gale. Happy day! 'Twere fun doing something useful, gang. Actually, want to go back.
I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good.
What's it about?
It's a story about a kid who can see dead people.
Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rottles, the lot of them. The kid? No, he's charming. I mean the others. Occultists, horror writers, DIY fanatics. Horrors, the lot of them. I guess that's a hint that I need to go to the horrors room. Whose was this? Paul Conway. We've met a Paul Conway. Pratchett and Adams. Douglas Adams. Guess those are who are playing chess. I read your detective books. Wonderfully over the top. Yeah, it must be Douglas Adams. Oh hey, big fan of your work. Thanks! Not you. Oh. It's Terry Pratchett. I never understood this section. How can something be fiction and science? I don't know what to do with you sometimes. Give me a raise? Oh look, Taurus must have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... never mind. Looks like you can get to the roof through here. Thankfully it's locked. I'd rather not go back out in that storm. A collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library, like How to Cook a Dinosaur, if you ever catch one. The Internet and Other Fads. Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum. And MMO Accountancy, Be the Fictional Banker You Always Knew You Were. You barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie. Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play on common cliches. Your penny dreadfuls lack true horror, at best spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you, charlatan, fraud, undead trickster. If you feel that way, then why'd you hide my work, Eddie? Again, I say I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Gah, you're an infuriating man. This is one creepy-looking bookshelf. One hell of an atmospheric fire hazard. From axis to zero oxygen, murderer's primer. I'm guessing I have to figure out what book is called and then look for it on the shelf. What's going on here? Oh, I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish Blighton woman. Why did you tell him that? He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it, so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior. He's being such a child. I'm clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my atheistic horror. With your atheistic rubbish. Right, I'll have you, mate. Come at me, you sickly twerp. You too, stop it, or I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural slammer. He's dying it. Oh, never! It was you and your... I don't care who started it, I'm putting a stop to it. Wait right here. And not a peep. Excuse me, did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one has the more frightful book. I took his book in the hopes that it would stop their argument. Seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop the silly bickering. I just shan't. I meant to stop those two fighting. It's not my concern. If you want this book, you stop the fight. There's gotta be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. Dust is wrong under this. Looks like it was moved recently. Kindergarten Kate summons the devil. Grumpy Chris hates to play. Learn to count 107, the largest number known to science. Can you see the ghost too, kiddo? Ghosts? What nonsense are you filling his head with, detective?
I see them. They're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. But I like them because before they came, the place was empty, just me and Doris. She's only interested in reading the most dreadfulest books ever written.
Excuse me, did you steal Lovecraft's book? Yeah. Stop the fighting. Let's find a scarier book. I've always loved trains and trams, not monorails though. I think they're better than everyone else just because they're up in the air. Everyone seems to be talking to the air but me. I always knew I was the sane one. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Can I sign up for one? No. I'm too busy reading my book to help. Saws. Dooley, can I use your card? It still has fines on it. I bet you wish you'd let me make a deal now, huh? Why is the window under the roof locked? For health and safety reasons. Can I get the key? Afraid not. Why? For health and safety reasons. If you need anything else, I'll be here unless I'm not. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Like this one? Like this one, yes. Oh, good. But not like this one. It's not yours. It's not even your face on it. I really don't want to put my face on here, but I really need a picture of myself. Things I do for this job. So now I can glue myself onto the library card. It's going to be the least convincing fake ID I've seen in all my years as a cop. It's got glue all over it still. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Like this one? Oh, well then, here you go, Paul. Paul. My name is Paul, so I guess that's on the card. My card. Paul. Give her Twilight. I don't want that. It reeks of horridness. Lovecraft go on it. Milo Stephenson's reverse vampire novel, Skylight. Even holding it makes me ill. Is this my book? No, it's not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written. It's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah, reverse vampire, blah blah blah. That story sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me the shivers. Do you agree that's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed. Agreed. You believe something so hideous exists? You believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. Well, they're gone, but now what? Guess I could tie up some of the other ghost loose ends. Everywhere snakes. The Underwhelmer. Murder! It kills! The dead person murders. Okay. Oh yeah, we're supposed to stop the fighting, and now I can talk to her. I've gotten them agreed on the scariest book. Can I have that novel now? Good. I daren't see why you'd want that vile thing, but I did promise. Here. Oh, you ruined the kid's illusion, Detective. The indescribably rending things that rend indescribably. Sounds about right. So who wanted the Lovecraft novel? Why is she still here? So he wants this guy gone. I met your friend Yates. He says you won't stop relying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you want into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do, something to read. Why not use that computer to go online? 2 words. Safe search. Oh, right. Maybe I can find some kind of workaround. Please. Stay here and don't do anything. It's not gonna work. This. You may have the book, sir, but I shall ne'er tell you how to enter the dark place where the heebie-jeebies lay in wait, not while Crowley skulks around seeking that very info. Rexa, you mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How did you get past the internet blocks? Up to something naughty, Detective? Me? No, but I have this friend who needs to get past the library firewall. It's quite well protected, surprisingly. Doris was worried someone would hack in to steal her unpublished fan fiction. I figured they won't leave out the min password so I can bypass the block. Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Please. Alright, cool. Let's see what we can find online. I have the password. Now Crowley should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Okay, I've set it up so you should be able to browse to whatever you want. No restrictions. Excellent. You, may not want to stick around for this. Right, I'll leave you your business. Shut the door on the way out. Oh, he's gone. Did I sense? Yes, the V-sides are focused elsewhere. The air is cleaner now. Well, clearer is maybe not the term I'd use. Come again, sir? Never mind. Just don't go into that room if you can avoid it. As you suggest. Now, what's this about a hidden room? I'll share what I can. There's a place hidden beneath the floor section on the 4th floor. The source of the phantasmic pollution affecting this very building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it. Fix this. Godspeed, man. With that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh, yes, of course. You need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition? L section. The book Yeats mentioned is missing. I didn't know you were a fan of Lovecraft. You're looking at the Lovecraft section, a bit too godless for my taste. A Lovecraft novel, you said. Here goes nothing. That seemed to fit with a curious clicking noise. Alright, we pull this and... well, there's the hidden door Yates and Crowley were talking about. Creepy doorways are a recurring motif I'm not too fond of. Let me guess, staying here to cover me again? You got it in one, detective. Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. What is all this? Magica? Alistair Crowley's Guide to the Popular Music Game? The Gnostic's Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts? Rituals for Modern... Rituals? These are all contraband occult books. This is quite nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about all this stuff? Normal library affair this. Shrewd skull. Periodic table of secret magic elements. Loose wires seem to run to the roof. What a strange thing to find here. Small hole. I don't fit, but maybe I could drop something down and see where it lands. The Necronomicon. Encyclopean cookbook. Shelley. Is it Mary Shelley? So, what are you doing here? Yep. Like a moth to the flame, I'm drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles to up the spook factor. So what are you doing here? Like the moth to the flame. She likes spooky books and electricity. Ritual book. Copy of Ripley's Cast It or Not. It seems to be open to the Summon Spirits page. Maybe if I close it, this whole mess will sort itself out. Ouch! It seems to be charged by this faulty wiring. I wonder where it goes. Hope this works. Gotta find where that landed, hopefully without having causing damage. Can't pick up the baseball cap, apparently. I think I hate my job. What's all this noise? I can't hear myself read. So, kid, we know about the other side of that vent. I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring. Found all these neat new books. The one I read was scary, and I ran off. Then the ghosts arrived, but I didn't like them, because now I have friends. Oh, but I like them, because now I have friends. See, he meant no harm. Troublemaker! Arrest him! Breaking entering! Into your room of illegal books? I'd say both sets of charges cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of the ghosts, and find him somewhere else to go once in a while. You can join me in the Blood Wolves. Blood Wolves? The mayor stopped paying the dib tax, so we had to change from the scouts. What? You okay with that, kid? Sure. That's great, but back to the task at hand. We need to stop energy flowing into the building and use that book. You'll need to do it at the lightning conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Julie, we're going to the roof. But it's raining outside. Here we go. Suppose I've already ducked out of one room in this case. Maybe I played that card too soon. You did, buddy. You did. More of that wiring from the secret room, at least to the roof. This is why I end up with overdue fees. Every time I bring a book back, I end up on the roof in the rain. Who wouldn't avoid that? What? I get up to adventures when you're not around, you know. I don't just cease to be because Frankie McQueen's having a night in. But Darkside Detective, it should be called the Occult Officer. I'm gonna climb the ladder now. Probably for the best. Do you need me to go all the way up there? Scared of heights? No. Yes. That storm looks like it's getting nastier. I hope this works. The energy seems to be coming from here, but it's too powerful to go near. This is one heck of a light show. Sometimes I wonder if the people of Twin Lakes know how often we save their bacon. I've never saved any actual bacon. I got a cat named Bacon out of a tree once. Example to us all, Dooley. So, what do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible? Looks like the circuit is connecting the book downstairs to this area. Guess I should break that circuit and then wire their aerial to the lightning rods and power out somewhere to go. Ones that go down are stuck over there. Perfect. Man, so close. Like one extra space. Boom. Ouch, my hand. Look, Detective, the storm's dying out. Imagine that. Okay, we should be able to close the book now. No time to chat. I need to close that book. But that was the last time to chat. Trunk's filled, Detective. I don't see why we had to take all those books. Dooley, they're contraband. Heavy contraband. We have an agreement then, Doris? You don't fine me for having the books. I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business. Sam's haunting. Should also get that wiring fixed. Fine. Come on, Dooley. Let's go back to the office. See you at camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devin. Case closed. Alright, well, we're 2 out of 6, it looks like. Well, there's some extra cases, too, so... yeah, we still got a lot to do. That took a little longer than I thought it would. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.